Blockchain Technology by ColeDavis. Disclaimer, I am not giving investment advice. I am not an investment advisor. I am a crypto financial engineer with a master's in electrical engineering and an MBA in finance. If you'd like to contact me, please call me at area code 619-709-9039 or email me at coledavis@gmail.com. Please feel free to reach out to me anytime you like. A little bit about myself. I have a degree in computer science, I have a master's in electrical engineering, and I have an MBA in finance. I've worked in the world of networks and public and private key infrastructure for over 10 years. Working with the blockchain allows me to utilize my MS in EE and my MBA in finance, as well as my knowledge of public and private key infrastructures. I have a long-standing passion for investing in blockchain technology. I'm a crypto financial engineer. For the first agenda, we're going to talk about the evolution of the blockchain, what the blockchain is, and the distributed network concept. So for agenda 2, we're going to talk about what cryptocurrency is, what a utility token is, what a security token is, what crypto financial engineering entails, and then who cares? How can I make this stuff work for me? And then we'll give you a few examples on how you can make this stuff work for you. Let's start with the evolution of the blockchain. First, we talked about the evolution of currency. When the United States was first founded, each bank had its own currency, which led to a very decentralized monetary system. Then the federal government centralized the monetary system for financial clarity and to establish the country's growth. Now we're seeing a swing back to a decentralized monetary system with digital assets. In other words, no federal government controls cryptocurrency. So what started the blockchain/cryptocurrency revolution? It was people looking to save time and money. The blockchain was the first used to facilitate the transfer of money without banks. Bitcoin was the first cryptocurrency to be used on the blockchain to facilitate this. Where are we going from here? As a new emerging asset class, it is now developing infrastructure fundamentals. Cryptocurrency is exciting, it's new, it's here to stay, and it will be the next evolution in currency. What is blockchain technology? At the highest level, the blockchain is a distributed database amongst many computers and nodes. Blockchain is the fundamental foundation upon which all cryptocurrency transactions take place. Blockchain technology is fundamentally different than the internet of today, though. In other words, there's no client-server relationship. Digging a little deeper into this thought, blockchain is composed of 3 different traditional technologies: public key cryptography, point-to-point networks, and programs, aka blockchain protocols. Blockchain technology works in such that every computer node on the network processing the same database must come to the same conclusion, with each updating the record independently. The majority of the nodes must agree on the same conclusion, and then it will write to the master copy of the database. Advantages. The blockchain is very secure. Blockchain networks are distributed, so more computers on the network have to agree to a transaction as opposed to a single server. Blockchain networks are also encrypted with a public and private key. Disadvantages. Blockchain networks are slower than a client-server relationship. This is due to the distributed nature of the blockchain itself. Blockchain networks also charge cryptocurrency for every transaction they process on the blockchain. However, this is still cheaper than traditional transactions in fiat currency. Blockchain networks. Some projects own their own blockchain network, like Bitcoin. Some projects run on Ethereum network, owned by the Ethereum project. There are lots of blockchain networks. The 2 biggest right now are Bitcoin and Ethereum. Here we have an example of a distributed database. On the top, we have nodes or computers. On the bottom, we have the database. The database is broadcast to all the computers to process a transaction. The majority of the computers or nodes have to process the transaction and agree upon it. Once an agreement is made by the majority of the computers, it can be written back to the database as a master copy. Here we have our second agenda on cryptocurrency. So what is cryptocurrency? What are utility tokens? What are security tokens? What is crypto financial engineering? And who cares? How can I make this stuff work for me? And then we'll give you a few examples at the end on how you can make this stuff work for you. What is cryptocurrency? Cryptocurrency is a form of digital payment for work or services done on the blockchain. The US dollar is to the US, as cryptocurrency is to a blockchain project. Each blockchain project can be thought of as its own country, just like the US. Cryptocurrency is only digital code, and cryptocurrency is made of utility tokens. Each blockchain project uses its own cryptocurrency. Utility tokens. Utility tokens are a project's cryptocurrency used to pay for services and products within that project. Projects set the initial value of their tokens for initial coin offerings. Projects also print a fixed number of the tokens, so there's a set cap on the number of tokens created. When a project prints its cryptocurrency, the project creates the cryptocurrency by entering computer code on the blockchain network with a series of parameters. Security tokens. Security tokens are different than utility tokens as they secure an asset. They do not pay for services or products on a blockchain project. Anybody can offer security tokens for a project, a real estate deal, a company, and so on. Anybody can set the value of their security tokens for a security token offering. Anybody can print the security tokens, which means there's a fixed number of security tokens for that project. Crypto financial engineering. What is it? It is the blend of investment and engineering. In order to understand the best blockchain or cryptocurrency investment, one must understand the underlying project fundamentals. So what are these fundamentals? Project fundamentals are based on engineering standards and practices, the project team, the overall design of the project, which includes the use of the tokens within the project, the value of services, products, and the way the project incorporates cryptocurrency will help determine the value of the project's cryptocurrency. It will also help determine the future value of the project's cryptocurrency. Why care? How can I make this stuff work for me? Well, there's two possibilities we can do. One is investments in the cryptocurrency. You can do ICOs, which are initial coin offerings. You can do STOs, which are security token offerings. You can also invest in established coins, i.e. Bitcoin, Ethereum, and so on. There's over 1,500 cryptocurrencies out there as of today. You can also invest in hedge funds. You can also raise capital with ICOs or STOs. Now let's look at an example of a security token offering. I have a real estate deal that I want to raise money for. The current condition of the property sets it worth at $65 million. According to bank appraisers, after the building is fixed up, it will be worth $80 million. I can create 65 million security tokens worth $1 and raise capital for the deal. Each security token will come with a fixed coupon rate and a portion of the profits after the real estate deal is completed. Next, let's look at a graphic example of security tokens. First, the project creates the security tokens. Then they sell them to the investors for cash. That cash is then used by the project to buy and fix up the building. After the building is resold at a profit, the profits are then used to pay the investors back that hold the security tokens. Once this is accomplished, the security tokens are then destroyed. Here we have an example of an ICO. I have a project and I want to sell utility tokens for services, such as cloud storage or running distributed applications. My project is developing. I can create 10 million utility tokens and host an initial coin offering. I will set the value of the utility tokens at $1 each, thus raising $10 million for the project. This cash would then be used to develop the services that my project has to offer. Meanwhile, investors that are token holders can sell or trade these tokens as desired to people interested in the project's services. People would then use the tokens to pay for services that the project has to offer. The key here is to make sure that the project truly incorporates the utility token in the project for its goods and services. Here we have a graphic example of an ICO. First, the project creates the utility tokens, then they sell them to investors for cash. This cash is then used to develop the project's goods and services. Meanwhile, the investors can sell the utility tokens or trade them to other people, which really want to use the project's goods and services. Remember, the key here for an ICO is to make sure the project truly incorporates the utility tokens in the project for its goods and services. So what have we covered so far? We covered the blockchain and a brief description in the evolution of the blockchain. We answered the question at a very high level, what is the blockchain? We also took a look at a distributed network. Secondly, we looked at cryptocurrency. We took a look at the cryptocurrency and what is it made of. We compared utility tokens to security tokens, which are fundamentally different. We defined a new term, crypto financial engineering, and we gave a few examples of how to take advantage of utility tokens and security tokens. If you'd like to know more about hedge fund investments in cryptocurrency or cryptocurrency investments in general, please contact me. I am ColeDavis, a crypto financial engineer.